The ButtKicker Gamer2. What you see and what you hear is what you feel. ButtKicker. The future is feeling.
Welcome, race fans, here to another exciting night of racing here at Freaky Fab Broadcasting, as we're happy to bring you Sim Racing Unleashed as they're getting ready to take on Bristol Motorspeedway here, the great coliseum of NASCAR. Some short track racing here, back-to-back nights here at Freaky Fest, and we're also going to have our good old friend, buddy, family, Lee Tidwell up here in the booth with me, calling the action here with these guys. How you doing here tonight, bud?
You know, it's another wonderful night, a wonderful Sunday night at Sim Racing Unleashed here at the half-mile famed Bristol Motorspeedway in Bristol, Tennessee. And I tell you what, Robert, this is a bumping and grinding kind of track, and I'm really looking forward to some hard racing here tonight.
Oh, it's going to be some hard racing. Let's see if we're going to find out if we're going to have a lot of bumping and banging. I'm sure we're going to have that, but we'll see how this all plays out, man, and see if we have some short track tempers start to fly. I know this league's not known for it, but you know, you start racing some short track racing, you eventually start getting a little heated. You know, things happen out there extremely fast, and Lee, we've both seen it, and we've both raced it, and it happens.
It does, and Bristol's just a breeding ground. It's kind of like a petri dish for aggression when it comes to race car drivers. When you put them in this egg-shaped oval, this 0.52-mile oval in Bristol, tempers tend to flare as it's a lot of close, tight racing. And with that preferred top line, it can get aggressive at times.
Yes, people are going to be trying to work that low line, maybe, I think. We'll have to see how this all plays out. I would imagine not, but you know what? I don't like playing follow the leader at any track, so if I can try to work that bottom, try to get some rubber laid down there on the bottom side of that track, I'm going to do it, and hopefully I can have a couple cars come with me to get that, more rubber put down there, so, you get more grip down there. A lot of these guys, they don't have the tacky strip, but iRacing tries to simulate that into Bristol here. They don't got the tacky stuff down, but iRacing, like I said, makes the rubber here a little bit more tackier here at Bristol to try to simulate real life, data that they can't put down before the race, of course.
Yeah. And speaking of where Bristol is, as Robert said, tonight, the weather for tonight's race, 77 degrees, 56% humidity under partly cloudy skies, just a slight breeze of 2 miles an hour, track temperature of 83 degrees Fahrenheit. So, Robert, track conditions, beautiful weather, and it should be an outstanding race tonight as we're about 20 seconds or so away from qualifying here on Sim Racing Unleashed.
That's right. These guys are going to get ready to pull them down, as we had a lot of cars out here doing some practice laps, and now that I got this new data that I found I didn't know, right now the guy that put down the most laps of practice is going to be actually the 81 of Steven, sitting in a P6 right now with a 15.112. Not bad lap, but he's got 140 laps right now he has put down in practice, so bravos to him.
Yeah, and I mean, that's one of the things is trying to work those practice laps. Brandon Hartwell, our quickest in practice, but we'll see what happens here as we get set to qualify in Bristol for this Sunday night race under the lights with Sim Racing Unleashed. And qualifying up front is going to be important tonight.
I think so, too. See, we're starting to get on the same key, Lee, here, because you took that right out of my brain, bud.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I'm like, man, if you qualify up front, you can stay out of that mess in the back. And in Bristol, you're going to have a log jam of a mess in the back of the field until it settles out. And then the leaders have to worry about later on in the race. Now we've got cars around the entire track. Even on a restart, it's not long before they're back up to the back of the field. And not a lot of, just clean air racing in there. So, but qualifying up front, important, huge for the beginning of this race. Michael Yarrow, our fastest lap at the moment at a 15.072, almost a 0.15 second faster than our second place Jason Anderson at the moment.
That is flying around Bristol on a fixed setup. He almost hit a 14.9. That's Lee. Wow, that is fast, dude. That is rocking the track. Oh man,
a 15.072 from Michael Yarrow. Jason Anderson with the second fastest at the moment with a 15.107. Steven Stimpin, our third fastest at a 15.207. Brendan Hartwell in the fourth position, 15.229, but we still got a lot of guys coming out on the track, so those aren't set in stone as of yet, but at the moment that is your starting top five for this nice, 150 lap race here at Bristol. Man, I need to make sure I have all my information before I open my mouth again.
Hey, it's all right. It's all right. And here, too, this is something we talked to at the World Series of Sim Racing last night as they're getting ready to head next week here, Lee, to Dover. Same concept here at Bristol. We're going to see this rubber laying on the track. It's not going to get embedded into the track. It's going to lay on top of the track. So we're going to see a lot of marbles on the high side going through the turns. And the last thing you want to do is get their right side tires, especially the front tire, up into those marbles. And before you know it, you're going to be hitting the wall.
Yeah, you get the loose stuff, it's going to send you to the wall with these extremely high banks here at Bristol. And as we talked about before the broadcast started, this track doesn't really funnel the wrecks out. It just clogs it up, and any spin here is going to be potential disaster.
That is right. That is right. All right. Well, hey, Steve, thank you for joining in. Yeah, let's see what your son can do right now. He's right now sitting P5 here as qualifying is winding itself down, and that's not a bad starting position. P5, keep it up in the top front, like Lee was saying here. And, now me and my big mouth, he's going to be in sixth. It's still not bad.
Yeah, Braden Caress jumps up to the second position with a 15.096, just 2/100ths of a second behind Michael Yarrow. And then Stephen Leffer also jumps up into the fourth position with a 15.156. And now Benjamin Gooch also now in the top five with a great qualifying time, 15.185.
Yeah, nice laps. They're really close lap times here, too. And that's expected with a fixed setup. That's,
I'm watching the 32 Tide Machine of Lane get a little squirrely off of 2, now into 3, completing his second lap. The number 98 machine also completing his second lap as well. 98 is going to be Noah Lewis.
He puts it up in P10 there, Noah Lewis.
Yeah. Noah Lewis up in P10, and where is Lane at?
Lane right now has not put a lap in. It's showing 3 laps. He's still going around that tide machine. It's not registering his laps. And I think he just realized it's not registering his laps. Did he get an X? I don't know. That one registered. I don't know. Well, he's back here in P22nd, where he doesn't want to be, I don't think. But, all right. Well, we're getting ready to roll through here, so we're going to bring up our starting grid, and Lee Tidwell can run through that, if you don't mind, bud.
Our starting grid tonight for Sim Racing Unleashed here in Bristol. Your pole setter, Michael Yarrow, and the number 95 machine. In second position will be Braden Caress in the number 91. Starting third, the number 92 of Jason Anderson. And fourth will be the 72 car of Stephen Leffler. In fifth position, the 003 of Benjamin Gucci. In sixth position, the 81 of Steven Steppen. In seventh position, the 76 car of Josh Jones. In eighth, the number 5 machine of Brandon Hartwell. Starting in ninth, the number 9 car of Paul Regni. There we go. In 10th position, Noah Lewis in his number 98 car. In 11th, Kyler Hope. And in 12th, Todd Neese. 13th, David Neese. In 14th will be Aaron Bradford. In 15th, Ron Vincent. 16th will be Nicholas Lobby. There we go. In 17th, Dave Bush. And 18th, Rodrigo Loga.
Well, I'm glad you can say that name because, yeah.
In 19th will be T. Jason Adams. In 20th will be Buzz. 21, Kerry Chim. In 22nd will be Curtis Yancey. 23rd, Lane. 24, Gomez. And 25th, Robert Cheswick. And that will round out your starting lineup here for this evening's race at Bristol Motorspeedway in my home state of Tennessee. 150 laps here tonight.
All right, well, let's see who's ready to get freaky crazy, freaky nuts, and freaky fast here tonight with Sim Racing Unleashed. Don't forget that follow and share button on Facebook and YouTube. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and bell button. So every time we go freaky crazy, freaky fast with the league, you don't miss any of the action. But all right, Lee, some short track racing getting ready to rock and roll here tonight, buddy.
Ready to get started at Bristol with Sim Racing Unleashed. And this is my second broadcast joining you for this league. And I was highly impressed with the first broadcast I was in. Then you had one last week as well that I wasn't able to make. But I mean, you'll be in the booth for the remainder of the season. So it's something that looking forward to seeing these guys week after week here on Freaky Fast Broadcasting. But we get ready to get started at Bristol. Sim Racing Unleashed on Freaky Fast Broadcasting. Hope you're having an enjoyable Tuesday night.
Tuesday? It's Sunday.
Sunday. The day that lead us to know what day it is. Sunday.
You lost. That was like Tuesday. Well, I don't remember missing Sunday or Monday, but okay.
Yeah, it's bad that it's Sunday, but I already think it's Tuesday. This week is not going to be good.
Yes, it'll be a good week, man. Get the work week done, get some broadcasting done, get a little bit of your racing fix in. It will be great. Take care of the wife, take care of the kids. What more can you ask for, right, man?
A cheeseburger.
And fries.
I had pizza for dinner tonight. Pizza.
Pizza?
Yeah.
Oh, nothing bad with that. Do you just like the cheese? What do you like on your pizza?
Just pepperoni, man. I don't eat vegetables. You know this.
You're just like me. Well, I thought I'd try. Yeah, you're just like me, man. I like my pepperoni pizza as we're talking about food here as we go green flag for 150 laps here with Sim Racing Unleashed.
Yara with an excellent start. Going to come into one in that lead. The 91 machine of Brandon Caress comes into the 43 and both of them into the wall. We got a caution.
Oh, there is a huge lap one. Oh my God, who survived and who did not? I don't even know who. There was a wreck right at the green flag, Lee, and then there was another one here, so I don't even know where to go. 76 maybe?
Now, the one in the front was between the 91
91.
Brandon Caress as he got into the 43. I'm not showing a 43 on my board, but the car says 43.
Okay. Yeah, I see the 76 run into him, John. I don't know who the 43 is actually myself. We'll figure that out through the race here.
But that was a series of unfortunate events, and we also got Lane in the 53. I mean, in the 32, being involved with that. The 53 machine also. Dave Bush was involved.
They do have one. How many fast repairs did they give these guys tonight? Two. Okay. All right. Well, a lot of these guys are going to be using up one of them already.
Yeah, as we go under caution on lap 1 here at Bristol, and hopefully that doesn't speak of the future here tonight, as we need to. A lot of the drivers here, that adrenaline gets going, and we talk about them settling into a rhythm, and that's something, especially these short tracks, you got to get settled into that rhythm. That first lap, you want to get out there and go. You've been waiting for it all day, and sometimes you get out there and you go a little bit too quick.
Been there, done that too. I'm a guilty one of it myself. And over the years, I've learned to control that, So I got to see what my car's going to do. Just because it's practice, you know what your car's going to do, but we have this new, track temperature, rubber stuff here, in iRacing. So just because what your car's going to do during practice qualifying does not mean it's going to do that during the race, or even halfway through the race, or even at the end of the race. Things change. Rubber gets laid down. Track temperature goes up or down, and air, and you got all this stuff, and just like real world stuff, man. So bravos to iRacing.
So to begin off when we come out of caution, Yarrow Anderson will remain 1-2. Stephen Leffler will move up to 3rd. Kyler Hope in 4th. Paul Regney in 5th. In 6th, David Neese. 7th will be Stephen Steppen. And 8th will be Todd Neese. 9th will be Aaron Bradford. And 10th, Rodrigo Logo.
God, you're saying that name. That's your name, man.
I know. I love his name.
All right, that's awesome because I can't say it. I look at it and my brain goes blank, and I just call him Rod.
Rodrigo Loga. He could definitely win a most popular driver name contest in any league on iRacing.
Yeah, and he's not even, I can't even say where he's from. It starts with H. His Pan, I don't even know where that is. I don't even know how to even say it. But anyways, green flag is out.
Green flag out. Here we go with Yarrow on the top side. On the bottom is going to be Anderson. Anderson looking to try to make it stick along with Leffler on the bottom, but not going to be able to do it. Going to slide into that 2nd position. Yarrow, Anderson, Hope, Leffler, and Neese, your top 5. Coming out of 3 and 4 down the front stretch. We're going to remain same, and we got another caution there.
Well, I want to say this in a nice way, Lee. Either one or two things are going to happen. We're going to start getting a green flag run here, or cars are just going to be without no fast repair, and they're going to be behind the wall. And because it's going to turn it. How many cars can we go without getting damaged? What's your number? I always like to do this.
How many cars with zero damage?
Zero damage at the end of the night.
3.
Oh, good call. Well, it looks like Brandon in that 5 was involved here.
Yeah, his front end is gone.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Kellogg's Cornflake just got nose punched.
So going to have to use one of those fast repairs early as the number 5 Chevrolet of Brandon Hartwell. Here at Sim Racing Unleashed at Bristol Motorspeedway, we're on lap 10 and under our 2nd caution. We've completed 1 green flag lap?
No, not yet.
Yeah, okay. I was hoping we got 1 completed on the last one, but you are correct, sir. We might not have.
No, I don't think we did, and if we did, it would be just 1, and it's tough. This is Bristol. We all watch this. I've
Well, it's one of the
already.
reasons why the viewership is always up, even on traditional NASCAR broadcasts for Bristol, because Bristol is a wreck fest. And
Yes.
what is the less than casual fan watch NASCAR for the wrecks?
You're right. You're right. So Sim Racing Unleashed is going to keep the tradition going, and that's no problem with it because we've been broadcasting this, these guys here for a while now, and they put on a great show. Just going to be one of these nights that I said it yesterday. Patience is a man. Why can't I say virtue? I can say it. Thank you. Why ain't that coming out of my mouth? Blah.
Not completely sure. The 81, yes, we got a question on Facebook from Steve. Yep, Steven did get bopped in the back end, got some rear end damage at the moment. Does not appear to have used his fast repair yet, but the 81 did get some rear end damage during one of those cautions. The 81 of Steven Steppen is sitting in the 9th position.
Now, what paint scheme's he running tonight? Let's check her out. Because he's always got, he's running a good old, good wrench there with the Looney Tunes on it.
Does Elmer have his gun? That's all I want to know.
Look on the hood.
I'm trying, man. My cameras aren't working the way I want them to tonight. You know me and cameras, they don't like me very well.
Oh, that's true. That's true. But while we're under caution, at least the cautions are not going to be that long. But, we are on the pizza talk there, and we're going to have to finish off our pizza talk because we talk about food on every broadcast. I'm with you, Lee. I like this pepperoni pizza. That's it. I'm good. Pepperoni.
Yeah, but if we have any pineapple lovers out there on your pizza, you're odd. So, I'm sorry.
Well, I have to say, I'm not a picky eater when it comes to pizza. The only thing I don't care for is just plain cheese pizza, which was what my wife likes. Other than that, I need something on it. I can
do cheese. I just don't like a lot of sauce. I like light sauce on mine. When Pizza Hut does the free advertising here, plug alert, does the Big Dipper pizza, I'm always down for that. But the pace truck about to pull off as we get set to go green at Bristol. We'll be on lap 14 of 150. When we come across the line,
Green flag.
Anderson in first, Yarrow in second. It was showing, but that is not correct. Yarrow in first. There we go, the 72 of Leffler. He's got that high line looking to make it around Anderson and does and takes that second position. Coming down the back, now we go into 3. Yarrow remains in first. Anderson in second, Leffler in third, Hope in fourth, and Hope now looking to take that position from Anderson.
Starting to look a little, these guys are actually starting to get some room out there from the looks of it now, as we got Todd Neese. He's going to be looking to take over 4th position, and he's going to see if he can start tracking down Kyle Hope there in that, I'm showing 28. We got 2 28s out there again, don't we?
Yeah, we've got some cars, so anyone that's listening to the broadcast, if the car number isn't what our telemetry shows, we apologize in advance.
Yeah, I think he's in the 028, but his car's got 28 on it, so. But he does have a nice Davey Allison paint scheme there with that chrome, and I think it is a beautiful paint scheme.
Jason Anderson, the 92 machine, falls into 5th place, followed directly by David Neese. Lane going to be behind him in that Tide machine.
And to come back to 8th is going to be, what's his name?
Rodrigo Longa.
All right, I'll let him say that. And then we come back here to Steven here. Steven running in 9th position, and Nicholas back here in 13. Running in 10th position, so that is your top 10 as of right now.
And the number 5 machine, Brendan Hartwell, still with no front end, staying on the inside and just falling back, but deciding to save that fast repair. Now all the way back in the, where is he? He is in 21st.
Yeah, 1 lap down.
So, yep, he is saving that. So our field starting to shake out here. Michael Yarrow continues to be our race leader with an almost 1 second lead over Stephen Leffler. Followed by Kyler Hope in third, Todd Neese in fourth, and Jason Anderson rounds out your top 5 here at Bristol as we come across for lap 24 of 150. And now we're starting to deal with some lap traffic.
Yeah, that's something else we didn't talk much about. Lap traffic, you know, that's going to eventually come into factor here too.
Yeah, it's the 17, Kerry Chim. Now getting passed by the leaders. Did a good job of hugging that bottom line and letting everyone just go by on the outside. But yeah, now we're going to start dealing with some lap traffic as Yarrow is very fast here tonight, qualifying first and leading every single lap so far here at Bristol.
Steve just said that now he's hungry, and we got Dono on Facebook saying he likes pepperoni pizza.
Look, if you listen to Freaky Fast broadcasting on any of the nights that we broadcast, please come with a full stomach. We will make you hungry from our food talk. You have been warned. We will make a disclaimer at the beginning of the broadcast.
Yeah, if not, come and sit down with some food in front of you so you're ready to eat after we're done talking.
Jason Anderson in the 5th position in the number 92 car. Battling with the 27 of David Neese. Neese looking on the inside. Right behind Neese is going to be laying in that tight machine as well. So we got a little bit of bunch and a little bit of action.
Yeah.
Lane's going to the outside, and I think it might have hurt Neese dropping down to the inside and looking to overtake Anderson. Is now he loses a spot, and Lane is going to move up to that 7th position. Take that back, 6th position.
Let's see if we can find any kind of action. Looks like we're all just basically single file. Well, we do got some action back here as they're getting around that 17 of... I don't even know who's in the 17. Kerry. Okay.
Yeah, Kerry Chim.
Yes, and Josh Jones has got the number 5 right behind him, and then the 91 back here. Mountain Dew 91 is got no front end, but he's still plugging away. So a lot of these guys here did not use their fast repair, which, you know what, I think that's a good call. To be honest with you,
especially at Bristol. I mean, you're less than 10 laps in at that point in time of 150 laps. You got 2 to use. Why use it there and cut yourself down to 1 with how much bumping and banging can go on in this track? And it could be where it's not even something that brings out a yellow, but you can monster crunch these cars just by not stopping in time. So I mean, there's so much that can go on. It's actually a very good thing probably to hold on to those. We go lap 34 here. A little bit of battle between the 76 and the 5. Number 5 machine of Brandon Hartwell. Actually, he is down a few laps, and now we got a lot of cars without front ends right in that area.
Yeah, I'm riding along here right now, Lee, with Aaron here in the 3 as he's battling it with Dave Bush right now for 15th and 16th place. He's going to take it down low as he's got the leaders are behind him.
Yeah, Yarrow's right behind him as they're battling for position at the end of the field. The leader coming up right behind. Now Yarrow's going to drop down to the inside of the 53 machine and looking to make the pass. The 53 of Dave Bush makes that pass, and now looking at Aaron Bradford. Bradford's going to stay high for him. Yarrow down on the inside across the start-finish line and into 1. So, yes, dealing with the lap traffic now, and it's getting a little bit more congested as we have longer green flag sessions. The field is starting to accordion out, and then the front end catching up with the back, and that's starting to be where we are, especially around the 92 machine of Jason Anderson. Oh, the 28 is down.
All right, well, real quick, hey, Cedric, thank you for tuning in, bud. Much appreciated, man. John, thanks for tuning in over there on the Facebook side. I appreciate the chat and the talk over there. Thank you very much, guys. And also on the YouTube side, I know we got people over here watching.
Yeah, hello to everyone.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep up with all the chat, too, as we keep up with the race there. Lee, sorry, didn't mean to overstep your talk there.
Oh, no, you're good, sir. I'm just watching these guys. We got a caution.
Oh, Jason Adams looks like was involved in that 24 on lap 40. So we'll go here and we'll do the slow-mo like we always do here at Freaky Fast, where, Lane came up and clipped him in the left rear, and hang on, that 24 is going into the, oh man, what a hard hit.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Lane got tight there or just did not know that Jason Adams was up on the outside of him, but did get him clipped and brought around, and that's going to bring out our third caution of the evening. 42 laps here at Bristol, and Michael Yarrow still dominating this field, but we're going to now rinse and repeat, push these cars all back together again, and now we've got clean air for Yarrow. Let's see how he can take off from that. And second is Stephen Leffler, and I missed when he overtook second position. Kyler Hope in third, Todd Neese in fourth, Jason Anderson in fifth. Lane will be in sixth position, David Neese in seventh, Steven Steppen in eighth. In ninth position will be Rodrigo Loga, and in 10th is Ron Vincent.
And here's the brutal part of pitting. You got to come in a certain way, and you got to run around the whole freaking track until you can get into your pit stalls.
Are they using one lane or one side or both sides?
Just one. I think one. I don't know how many installs are in the front stretch. Cedric, I know he knows out there. How many stalls are in the front stretch of Bristol? I'm not exactly sure. Good question, Lee. I don't know how many stalls are in the front until they actually have to go to the back. I would imagine we got 25 cars. Wait, now how many we had? 23 cars. 23 cars grid. I don't think there's 23 pit stalls. Could be, possibly. I don't know. I'm sure somebody out there knows.
So as we shake out the field, it looks like almost everyone decided to pit except for Robert Chiswick, who is a lap down, so working to maybe get that lap back. But he pitted actually on lap 42, so he...
Yeah, we've got Aaron in the 3 now just coming in. So I think he stayed out and got his bonus points.
Yep, see him falling down there now. So we shake it out with Yarrow, Leffler, Hope, Todd Neese, and Jason Anderson, your top 5. Rounded out the top 10 will be Lane, David Neese, Steppen, Rodrigo Loga, and Paul Regney.
I feel like I gotta sing a song when you say his name. Every time you do that, it's like I want to get into the dance move.
Oh, we could do some Gloria Estefan or something, man.
Oh, there we go. Hey, I grew up in the 80s. Why not?
Man, the 80s was a great time to grow up.
Amen on that. Early 90s, too, weren't too bad.
No, early 90s was just an extension of the 80s.
I agree.
It was just the tail end. 80s lasted until like 93.
Very. Yeah, yeah. No, you're absolutely right though, Lee, on that. Yes, very. Yeah.
So we get ready to go green here at Bristol. We'll be on lap 47 when we come across this time. 3 cautions for 15 laps so far. Green flag drops, and here we go. Yarrow on the outside, Leffler on the inside. Yarrow with another excellent start. Todd Neese now looking to maybe follow Yarrow and take the second from Stephen Leffler. We come out of 2. Hard into the gas is going to be Neese. Neese now on the outside, Leffler on the inside. Coming around 4, and Neese is going to be able to get on it. That top line is just so much quicker and take over that second position. Yarrow, Neese, Leffler, Hope, and Lane, your top 5 here on lap number 48.
Come back here to Steven, David Neese. They're back here battling for 6th, 7th, and 8th position here as we do got that 9. Haven't seen that name around too much of Paul putting down. And the 95 there, Lee just put down the fastest lap of the race with a 15.12. So he's matching his qualifying times and practice times.
Yeah, and these restarts, he's so quick on, and he's so fast at this track that Yarrow is just pulling away. And, you know, we've seen some dominant racers on dominant tracks, and for the first 51 laps, that has been Michael Yarrow here at Bristol tonight.
Yeah, from the looks of it, unless some... Oh, never mind. We'll get back to that as Aaron was in that Goodwrench was involved. Let's go back and see exactly what happened with him. So you can see him sitting as the 6 got into somebody and he checked up. Looks like he's still okay. Oh, the 6 is going around. Then that puts the 51 into the 3, and now it just caused nothing but a chain reaction. A whole bunch of cars involved. Oh, the 51 T-bones the passenger side of the 3. Man, Buzz has been in everything with that Looney Tunes Cartoon Networks. Yeah, is that... What's he got on there? Cartoon Networks. What cartoon does he have on there?
I am not sure, sir.
Oh, Scooby-Doo. I like that paint scheme.
So, yeah, a lot of cars in that incident as we go caution number 4 with 53 laps here. How many cars do we end up in that one?
Oh, man, I don't know. I'll have to count. Shit.
Yeah, there was quite a few. It looks like between 2 to 4.
Yeah, I'm showing 4. Some kind of damage, you know, scrape or something.
So that stacks us back up again, sir.
Welcome to Bristol. So, how's your weekend going? What'd you do today, Lee? As these guys run yellow.
I took a nap. I took a nap. I watched some. I tried to watch the NASCAR race, but of course, a lot of weather delays on that one, so didn't get to watch that. Watched some road rage incidents on YouTube. So yeah, it's been kind of a lazy Sunday here in Tennessee.
Nice, nice, nice. I watched catching up on that Snow Pistol TNT show that just came out a couple of weeks ago. It's actually pretty good. Airs on Sunday nights, so it's actually a pretty good new show that they got going on there. Then I tried to watch the race and went through the same thing you did and took a nap. So that was my Sunday.
Yeah, but I needed that nap. It was nice indeed. Lap 55 here under our 4th caution. And Dave Bush wants a spotter to get his stuff together. So,
oh, that's
I just heard him over the radio. He was griping at a spotter.
Oh, it's a spotter not drinking. Oh well, a spotter might be at Dairy Queen there with Orange Juicy Juice sponsored car there. So maybe that's where he went, Dave. You know, a hot night, beautiful night. Great to go to Dairy Queen if you have one open. Some of them are still open because they serve food, and you got ones that where I'm at just sells ice cream. So looks like we're getting double file here. We should be going back green this time by, I think.
Oh, so on the front of Steven Steppen's car is the Tasmanian Devil.
Oh, is that what's on the front of it? Okay.
Yeah. It finally took me that long to figure out what that gum thing I should go. Here we go, though, with the green flag. Yarrow, once again, with an excellent restart. Nice on the inside, going to keep that second position. The 28 of Kyler Hope up top, looking to maybe take that position from Nice. We got a race now coming out of 4 between Kyler Hope and Todd Nice. Hope's going to take the spot. Nice falls into 3rd. Anderson 4th, Leffler 5th. We got a battle between Leffler and Lane. Lane on the inside now, not the preferred line, but looking to make that pack. The 32 Tide Machine of Lane battling the 72 of Stephen Leffler. This is a battle for 5th position. And 7th, the 27 of David Nice. So this could shake out a few different positions here depending on how it goes. We come across the line at lap number 60. And Lane is not going to have that momentum on the bottom side. Leffler has got it now. And Lane might be hung out to dry. We watch David Nice in the 27 car trying to pull that nose in and not let Lane up. But Lane able to slide into line. And now we're single file. Yarrow, Hope, Nice, Anderson, Leffler, your top 5. Lane, David Nice, Steppen, Rodrigo Loga, and Paul Redney, your top 10.
All right, outside.
Yaro's got a lead, man. Another second now, already gained off this restart.
Oh yeah, he's gone. I don't think anybody has anything for him tonight. I think the race is going to be there for second place going back. But we come outside the top 10 here. As now we got Josh here. Josh Jones is in that 76. Going to be in 11th, and we got Ron back here in that 28 Hardy's car with Brandon that started up in front, winds up back here running in 13th position. And then we got Braden in that 91 there. He's got his car all fixed. Looks like he used a fast repair, as he now's got a front end back onto that car. The 13 here of Nicholas, and man, every time I try to do a run through, we got a yellow. And that's gonna look like Aaron was involved again. Some shape or form, has no front end. Let's go back on the replay. See what happens to Aaron here yay. There was a wreck in front of him. The Buzz got into the 24, and oh wow, poor Aaron, nowhere to go. T-bones into the 24, and like we said, Lee, this is not a self-cleaning track. Things happen. You're going to get caught up, and here's a prime example, man.
Yeah, you've got to be prepared to check up and move, because those wrecks aren't going to flow to the bottom. They're going to stay right there in your way, and nowhere for the 3 machine to go of Aaron Bradford. The 24 just completely around of T. Jason Adams. He's been involved in a couple of incidents tonight. And as you said, the 51 of Buzz, that Scooby-Doo machine, also involved. So we got caution again, lap 67 here at Bristol, with the Sim Racing Unleashed on Freaky Fast Broadcasting. Brought to you by the ButtKicker.
That's right. And the ButtKicker will come live here on around lap 100. Game plan is 100 if we're not under yellow. Hopefully we're not, and that's when we will do a cranker up here at Freaky Fast Broadcasting. So, and look at this. I just was paying. What's that, bud?
Let's throw the poll out there. Who should we join for the cranker up at lap 100? Vote on Facebook or YouTube in the comments right now. Who should we ride along with for our cranker up tonight on Freaky Fast Broadcasting?
That's right. And also, I'm just noticing too here, we're on camera number 3 here. I'm seeing some rubber now there on starting to lay there on the top side of this track.
Yeah, you could see the change in the track as the night has progressed and the rubber being laid and the pellets. Oh, the pellets being slung to the top.
Yeah.
You get too high, you're going to get loose up there. Under caution with Sim Racing Unleashed, Michael Yarrow, there we go. Your pole sitter, your leader, your fastest lap, and every lap led so far. He is Mr. Bristol tonight at Sim Racing Unleashed. Kyler Hopin's second. As we continue to shake out the field, it looks like Todd Neese will be in third.
Yep, with Jason Anderson there in fourth, with Lane in fifth.
There you go. Sorry.
No, you're all right. And if anybody out there that's watching or tuning in here late or later on and you're looking for a Sunday night league that does NASCAR racing, make sure you check out Sim Racing Unleashed on Facebook, and you also can find them on their website. I do got the URL and I forgot to post it. I do apologize for that. Or just go over to iRacing's league portal and look up Sim Racing Unleashed and ask to join and see if you've got the talent to take out and win some of these fast guys here and show them, you know what, you're not the boss all the time.
Tell you who is the boss is Michael Yarrow in that 95 machine. My goodness, he has been fast today.
Yeah, crazy fast. He's got the fastest lap of the race. He's led all the laps, I think, except for 2 there, I believe. I think we did have a lead change. Do you got the stat that shows the lead changes on your sim map?
I do not there, sir.
Oh, it doesn't have that? Oh, I thought it had that. Okay. I think it was somebody stayed out to get, a lap led here. But we're back green here. Let's see. Oh, look at this. Kyler Hope gets a good jump there, Lee, but nope. Not going to happen.
Yeah, Hope on the inside got quickly on the throttle, but now going to fall back to at least third and trying to settle back in as Yarrow.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
And we got another caution.
Let's see where this one is going to be. Braden in that 91. Looks like he was involved here. So let's go back and see what happens to him as he's checking up. And the 13. He checked up for the 28 of Ron. And the 13 didn't realize he was checking up and just ran right in the back of him. And right into Buzz, into the wall. The 43 gets a piece of it. The 24 gets another piece of it. The 6 gets a piece of it. The 3, the 17. Oh, no, the 17 drives down pit road. Smart thinking there.
And after looking at that replay, a lot of that pinball action, that was netcode. That wasn't, there was people involved in that shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
So, a no-fault accident there. We'll just chalk it up to netcode for the 91 of Braden Caress. So back under caution here. It's Sim Racing Unleashed on Freaky Fast Broadcasting. Lap number 74 of 150 here at Bristol.
Oh, how I love Bristol.
Bristol in the mountains, Bristol. That's really not a song. It sounded like it, though.
No, I was rocking it.
There's too many fans in the stands. We have
Yeah.
properly social distancing here.
Next week we will make sure there's no fans in the stands. We'll make it real life if we really want to. I'll turn off all the fans and we won't have nobody up there. Just be blank seats.
What do we got to do? The 50% occupancy, I think, is where they're going now.
Yeah, unfortunately, iRacing don't give me that chance.
We need an update.
Yeah. Well, come on, iRacing. You got to update it.
Speaking of updates, there will be an iRacing update on Monday for everyone. I believe it is Monday, so just a heads up if you are an iRacer, there will be that update coming this week.
Yeah, I wonder what they're updating on that. We don't know.
Well, they took the damage model off the Cup car, so
Correct.
I wonder if they fixed it and putting it back in. I haven't read the patch notes.
Oh, man, could you imagine if they had that in here tonight? Oh, my goodness. Pieces would be flying all over the place.
Yeah, it really would. We'd have mufflers everywhere, bumpers hanging off.
Hoods smacking up inside the windshield. Oh, man, it would be great calling the race, but, oh, man, drivers would be like, really?
So we get ready to go back green this time around. We are right at the halfway mark. Your top 5, Yarrow, Anderson, Hope, Leffler, and Todd Neese. And Steven Steppen moving all the way up to that 6th position. He's ran a very smart race here tonight, and it just keeps creeping closer and closer to the top. Question is, does anybody have anything for the 95 of Michael Yarrow? Here we go, green, and Yarrow once again with a great start. Neese on the Anderson, on the inside. Leffler going to take the high side and looking to get that nose in front of Anderson, but Anderson's going to be safely tucked away in that 2nd position. 3rd is Leffler. 4th is Kyler Hope.
Steven's still having a good run back here. Todd Neese is going to fall back. Oh, the 5 of Brandon there in that 5. He's got one of his fast repairs, and he's motoring through the field right now.
Yeah, Hartwell all the way up to 7th position after using that fast repair. Lane coming right up on the back end of him. We got some action going on in the 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th positions.
Looking really good out there in that 5, man. He is putting down some good lap times, and as he takes it down low,
Looking to overtake Rodrigo Loga and is going to, but here comes Lane on the inside. Lane now looking to take advantage of that as well. He's following Hartwell around. Hartwell on the outside. Lane now going to tuck in and settle in that 7th position. Loga going to go back to the 8th spot, brings Todd Neese to 9th and David Neese at 10th.
We got the brothers back here running 9th and 10th right now. Todd Neese and Dave Neese. Well, not brothers. I think that's his dad. I do apologize. Dave is Todd's dad. Todd, I forget which one's the dad. I think David's the dad and Todd is the son.
So we've kind of shaken out here and gotten into a groove, gotten into our single file. But as Yarrow comes into one, the tail end of this field was coming out of 2. So Yarrow is starting to catch up. The next car will be the 24 of T. Jason Adams, who's been involved in a few different incidents tonight. Adams along with Vincent back there. So Yarrow could possibly have some contention here.
Well, the track is changing on these guys as we're on lap 86 of 150 with these guys. So maybe these guys are finally starting to find something out there, Lee. You know, it might take, 100 laps, but you might be able to figure it out and go, okay, because Jason there in that 92 is actually flow vision is actually flowing his vision right towards that 95.
And that's the thing, is nobody has been able to keep pace, much less gain on Yarrow until now. Jason Anderson only 0.3 seconds behind, and he seems to be better in the apex of the corners and the exit of these corners, but we have another caution.
I was just ready to say, oh, that was right in front of the leaders, too. I was going to say he was running faster lap times than that 95, too, there. For the past 4 laps, he was faster, but it looks like we got Ron and Buzz involved in this again here. Unfortunately, Bristol is not being their friend, as it looks like, I'm not sure. I think they're both going for the same real estate, and unfortunately, they both got tangled up, and Scooby-Doo said, oh, Lord, where am I going?
Yeah, the 28 machine slid up just a little. Made connection with the 51 of Buzz, and that brings out our 7th caution of the evening here with 61 to go at Bristol.
And that's so easy to do here. I mean, it is, exiting out. I mean, look at the rubber that's being thrown down here on pit road and down on the apron and everything. I mean, there's rubber down there. Thank God they don't run down there too much. Wow.
Yeah, even without trying or realizing it, there's such little room when you exit these corners that if you drift up just the slightest little bit, if there's someone there, it's going to disrupt that automobile.
Mm-hmm. You're absolutely right. And then we don't talk about the air. You can get behind somebody and really loosen them up, by taking the air off the spoiler can play factor in that, And that guy that gets his air taken off that front of that car, off his car, all of a sudden he comes out of the turn and he's not prepared for it. And all of a sudden it's, whoa, and he's checking up, or, the back end sliding and he's getting out of the gas, because if he doesn't, it's going to loop around. So there is ways to, loosen cars up. Real life and sim racing. Virtual world.
Yes, sir. 59 to go at Bristol under caution for the 6th time this evening. And we wait for this field to shake out, but that run right there, Robert, Anderson might have exposed the slightest kink in Michael Yarrow's armor.
Mm-hmm.
Running fastest laps, was making up time on him, something we haven't seen this entire race. So it's going to be interesting to see when we come out of this caution how that is going to play out with all of them pitting at the same time.
Yep, very true, very true. I want to see how long Steven is going to plan on. Got to give the guy props. He's here running in 5th position and still's got a damaged car. Front end's crinkled up, the back end's crinkled up, and he's still got his fast repair. So that's not bad, staying up in the top 5 and still have your weapons in your bag yet. You can pull out here towards the end of the race.
Exactly. And with 58 to go, we're starting to get where we're looking at that. So we'll have green flag, and here we go. Yarrow and Anderson coming into one.
Ooh, Kyle Hope is going to be on the high side. That car is a little squirrely there.
Yep, Hope going to be able to keep that second position. Shut out Anderson now, so Anderson's going to drop back.
Oh, somebody got into the wall.
The 28 of Ron Vincent. The 53 also involved with that Hardy's machine now setting diagonally in the track, and the 24 almost hit him as he came around. Wow. P. Jason Adams had to get up real close to that wall to avoid another incident, but a caution number 7 here for Sim Racing Unleashed.
Oh, the 53 just got the wall. Ooh, and the 28 in that Hardy's of Ron, man, nowhere to go. Oh, man, oh. So we're watching the replay here, Lee, and we got carnage all over the track. And I'm going to say it again. Welcome to Bristol Motorspeedway, where short track racing at its finest.
Well, and these guys have been racing hard, you know, and the 53 machine just bounced off the outside wall, just misjudged a little bit and came back up, and the 28, nowhere to go. The 51, as you said, nowhere to go. And, you know, the way that the 53 car bounced off of that inside wall, you know, Dave Bush, on the outside wall, came back down, hit the inside, and it shot him right back up the track. There was nothing he could do to keep it down to the bottom. Yeah, he was standing on his brakes, but he still shot all the way back up there.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's a bad thing with non-self-cleaning tracks. It doesn't clean itself off. It's, you know, but that's a product of good old Bristol.
But Bristol is some of the most exciting racing that you see on this circuit today.
Yes. Yes, it is.
With its high banks and fast speeds, door-to-door racing. And it's a lot of drivers' favorite tracks, even though they gripe about it. But a lot of them, they really like this racing.
Which I could never understand.
It reminds me, not as much banking, though, but of the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. I've been there for a few times watching some late models, and it's like a little mini Bristol.
Yep.
Coming across, 52 to go. We'll go green our next time around. Your top 5, Yarrow, Hope, Leffler, Anderson down to 4th position, and stepping up to 5th.
Yeah, after qualifying, he won in 6th position. He's up 1 spot, but our biggest mover of the race so far is going to be that 32 of Lane, up 16 positions.
Yeah, Lane up 16, started 22nd. Kyler Hope in 2nd position, started in 11th. So we've got some big movers and shakers as we come out of 4. We get ready to do another caution lap.
And you haven't did your favorite word yet here tonight. When's that coming out? I've been sitting there waiting for it.
Waiting for something that's not a smack.
Okay. Okay.
51 to go, so when we come back to green, we'll be close to that 100 mark. I don't have any votes yet. Is there any over on the Facebook side, sir?
No. Did not see any, so we will pick somebody here, and I'm thinking I'm thinking Kyler or Hope here in that 28. I think we can do a little cranker up here. Let's see if they can get some green flag runs, and then he gets
Yeah, it was Anderson bumped him a little bit there right before the start, and he got squirrely. Gives Yarrow a great jump. And Leffler now on the outside is going to take that 2nd position. Lane now has to slow down as the 28 of Kyler Hope slides back into position, and we come around for 49 to go. Back into 1. Jason Anderson slid back to 5th. Steppen is now back in 7th position. So a little bit of shakeup back there as well.
All right, well, let's do a little cranker up here or maybe not, or maybe we will do a little cranker up. Let's see if we can keep under green here.
He saved it. He saved it. We're good.
All right, well, we're going to cranker up here real quick with Kyler Hope, brought to you by the ButtKicker. Make sure you go over and check out the ButtKicker.com as we will do it after this yellow. And use promo code FreakyFast20. And that is with 2 E's, not EA. FreakyFast20 to get 20% off your discount. So we will wait here, Lee, as we are back under yellow.
We had 4 cars involved. Hartwell, Braden Perez, Aaron Bradford, and David Neese, all involved in that incident.
Ooh, it looked like Hartwell got into David Neese, shot him down into the 91. The 91 is going to come up the track. And we just have nothing but cars all over. Oh, the 9 just right into... Oh, Hartwell is riding the wall. He's skateboarding it. And he's going to land on his lid, Lee. Oh, up and over he goes. Oh, wow. That is a vicious wreck.
All collecting right there in the corner. And as you said, the number 5 of Brandon Hartwell ends up, wheels up.
Yeah.
And we're back under caution with 45 to go.
Wow. Woo.
We're going to crank her up in here.
We're going to crank her up here as we go back to green this time by. Well, next time by we go green here, we will crank her up here. Like I said, brought to you by the ButtKicker. So, appreciate everybody tuning her in. That's right. We got Steve out there. He said, let's do some cranker up. We will. We'll get some cranker up here with Collar hoping that says 28, but it's actually in 028. So, we will crank her up a little bit. We'll make it loud. Get your neighbors mad.
or hurt the poor people with headphones on.
Fair warning. It's going to get loud.
As we come around with 44 to go. Caution number 8 of the evening, as we are a little over 2/3 of the way done with this event here tonight at Bristol Motorspeedway. 150 laps with Sim Racing Unleashed. And now we start to get in that double file line, and we'll bring it back to green this time around. We will be inside the 028 of Kyler Hope.
Pace lights are still on, bud.
I know. I was trying to figure out where I was going to go with it. I'm like, man, we're backstretched now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you kind of, you're ahead, and I'm like, well, no, we're not going green yet.
Yarrow on the outside, as you can see there. That's going to be the thing about it, is the start. So here we go as we come around. The pace truck will pull in, and we will go green inside. Crank her up with Kyler Hope. Man, goodness, another lap. Dadgummit, I thought we was going back green this time.
Yeah, we are. Pace lights are out.
Am I still in the replay?
You probably are.
No, I'm live.
And you're live.
Oh, goodness. It's been an adventure today, sir.
Not a problem. Not a problem. Been there, done that already.
All right, so now we get set. As we come into 3 to crank her up, Kyler Hope, the 28 machine, in second position. Michael Yarrow, the fastest car in the field so far. Still leading on the right side of him as the pace truck will pull in. And let's crank her up, brought to you by ButtKicker.
Green flag.
On Freaky Fast.
fight it out.
Oh. Yellow here, and I'm gonna have to say this much. Lee. We'll get to that yellow, but that was the most exciting cranker up I've had in Freaky Fast. That was crazy.
Man, he got squarely immediately off the start, went down to the inside. Kyler Hope falling all the way back to 12th position. So you got to see the speed on the track. You got to see how one mistake and people just start coming by, how hard it is to get back up into line. So it was an excellent example for us to use with our cranker up. And then the caution came out, number 76 of Josh Jones gets spun. Was battling along with the 43.
Go back here and see.
43 of Benjamin. It says 43.
Yeah.
It's actually Benjamin Gochi.
Yeah, he takes out that 76. Hero Hunt. Make sure you check them out on Facebook. And then poor Todd Steven got involved in that 81, and he did save his fast repairs, I believe. So you know what? Well, there's a prime example of why he didn't use any of them up.
And our leaders are going to be taking pit road with 32 to go. They're looking from here on out. And we've got the top 6 cars. Top 7 cars, excuse me, in pit road.
Whew, that was, I gotta go back to that cranker up though, man. That's the most exciting cranker up we had here at Freaky Fast. That was just, I was up here laughing in the booth because I forget who it was, came for all the 13. He was dirt tracking it in front of the 80, 028 of Kyle. I just watched him. He was slide through. I was like, wow.
Yeah, Nicholas Lovey, he held on to that one, as you said, dirt track in Tokyo Drift style,
Yeah.
all the way around. But excellent job hanging on to it.
I thought he was going to just wind up wiping it out, but you're right. He kept a hold of it, but he figured, you know what? I'm not going to get off the gas because he took it all the way through the turn sideways. He did a Cedric Hunter.
It sure did. The 3 of Bradford stays out. Let's see here. And he's the only one that stayed out. So, yeah, the 3 of Aaron Bradford started in 14th position, now in the lead. Last pit was on lap 107, so he's looking to make it stretch to 43 laps. He's only 11 lap difference between himself in the last pit stop and the ones of everyone else behind him. So this could prove to be the strategy if he can keep Yarrow behind him. I'm not sure with 11 lap older tires you're going to be able to keep Michael Yarrow, Stephen Leffler, Jason Anderson, Steven Steppen, and Lane in that 32 machine from freight training pretty soon.
That and his best lap was a 15.40 to Steven Michaels, 15 ones, 15 ones. Jason Anderson at 15 flat. So it's a good call. I mean, why not? But here we go. We're going to find out as we are back green with the lap. Oh, he spun the tires.
Immediately on the restart, spun the tires.
You start in the wrong gear. You can't not start in second gear. You have to, it's recommended to start in third gear, especially on old tires.
Yeah, he downshifted there to try to get that jump, spun the tires, and collected a few others.
Yeah, you got Jason was involved into that back here, that flow version.
Yarrow
Vision
tipped him a little bit.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, just a little bit on the front end. So let's see if Yarrow's going to come in and do anything with that.
He does got some back end damage though, right there in the center. So somebody did run right into the back of him.
Ball game change it does.
I don't think it's going to affect him too much. Looks like the 81 there, Stevens, he got a whole new car, used one of his fast repairs. Smart thinking there. So now he's going to be up here in the top 3 or 4. Here, we'll see what this 95 does if he decides to come down, get fixed. Not exactly sure what his game plan is. If I was him, I'd stay out. That back end damage ain't going to affect you. It's not about aerodynamics here at Bristol. Just about keeping the fenders on.
Keeping the fenders on and the tires to the concrete.
Yep.
So 26 to go at the moment as we remain under caution. Your top 5. Stephen Leffler in the lead now. Lane will be in second. Yarrow in third. Steppen in fourth. And Rodrigo Loga up to 5th position. Rounding out your top 10, Kaylor Hope, David Neese, Nicholas Lulby, who did that excellent save during that. Todd Neese in 9th position, and in 10th, it says Benjamin Gochi. So even though Gochi involved in an incident, up in that 10th position.
All right, well, wait for these guys to get ready to go back green here. Cars are starting to fall out of the field here, though, too, there, Lee. You know, some of these cars are going to, and lap traffic now. Even the cars that got damaged are staying out there. Bravos to them for not giving up. But, you know, these leaders are going to catch them fast and furious. And you're going to have to try to work lap traffic. You know, lap traffic is a huge thing at Bristol. Real life and virtual world. You know, you got to work the traffic. You got to get them at the right spot. Be able to make your passes, and you can actually use it for your advantage if you got a guy on your tail end trying to pass you.
25 to go as the 9 will now come around and meet the back of the field. We start gritting up here, and it's going to be a shootout. Leffler and Lane have been on the radio this entire caution, chatting, a little smack talking as well. So we're going to have some action here when we come back to green. It'll be 23 to go this time around the line.
What I like to hear, a little smack talk there at short track racing here.
So here we go. Pace truck is off.
Green, green, green.
Green flag drops. Leffler on the gas. On the high side, Lane on the bottom. Steppen now in 3rd position. Lane being stuck to the bottom. Steppen now going to get that nose in and look to overtake 2nd. Yarrow right behind Lane as well. We got to build up behind him.
Beautiful pass by the 81, and he's got a new car, no damage, running 2nd, looking good with less than 25 laps to go. Let's see if he can close the deal here tonight, Lee.
Michael Yarrow has been shut to the inside and keeps shuffling back positions. Now in the 5th position. He started first, has one of the fastest cars we have seen, and is yet now drifted all the way back to 5th with 20 to go. Lane now on the outside of Kyler Hope, trying to get that nose in. Hope able to bring it back up inside. Our field will stay the same, the top 5. Oh, there's the spin as Lane is going to hit Kyler Hope. Takes him around, also takes out the 12, and we got a caution.
Oh, and the 81, I can tell you right now, did not want to see that. I guarantee you that much. But, yeah, Todd Neese, Kyler Hope. Let's go back and see exactly what happened here. Todd Neese was involved as it was all in front of him. He tries to get out of the way. And I don't think as the 28's going to come around. And I think he's going to T-bone the 20. No, he doesn't. Oh, he just gets a clip of it. Almost missed it and got his right front fender. Not too much damage. But the main brunt, like you said, there was Kyler Hope. Man, that thing just got all smacked up.
Ooh, and luckily for the 22 of Rodrigo Loga, he just ghosted through Lane.
And
just right on through him. So that saves him there. And where is Rodrigo going to shake out? He's going to be in the 8th position.
And that's where you say, thank God for warp. And netcode. Or however you want to call it.
At times, netcode can be your friend.
And ask the 22. He just found out. He's like, ooh, thank God. All right. Well, like I said, though, I don't think the 81... Steven wanted to see this, and the 72, Steven, I don't think he wanted to see this. The 92 of Jason Anderson, these guys in the back here, Todd Neese, definitely, most definitely, where did he fall at? Oh, Michael, in the 95, he's back to 9th position. You know he wanted to see this.
Yeah, Yarrow he got caught on that inside and just continued to fall backwards. Now down 8 positions from his start on the pole. And we've only got 16 to go as of this moment. A couple more will be ticked off here during our caution. Will there be enough time for Yarrow to pick them off? This could be, that could have been a very bad little 4-lap series for Michael Yarrow that decides his evening.
Yeah, it could have blown his night here after having a great run, you know, through all the qualifying and practice and all that stuff. This might have put the nail in the coffin for him, because this is basically what happened to him was a short track of Talladega or Daytona. He got freight trained. And the only way to stop that freight train and the bleeding blood is to get back up on that high line. And, of course, you know your competitors are not going to let you. So... here we go, man. We're going to see what this 81 can do now, because he now has to start down on the inside here with Josh Jones in that 76 right behind him. So let's see if these guys can get an opening gap here coming out of 1 and 2, going down the backstretch to get back in line on the high side.
Jason Anderson strong as well, and he's going to start behind Leffler. So here we go. As the pace truck comes off, Leffler green. Ready to get on the gas, and does. And there goes Anderson right behind him as well. Going to take that second position from Steppen. Steppen's going to stay on the gas and going to race Anderson, but Anderson now going to get the second. So Steppen caught on the inside.
It's okay. Get up on the high side. Get in the high side. Fall in 3rd place. There you go. All right, buddy.
Yellow flag is out.
Caution is out.
And that's going to put him on the restart. Guess where?
Outside.
On the high side. So.
Yarrow?
Oh. What? Yes.
Yes, I'm showing Yarrow.
Let's see what happened to the 95 here. As we slow it down, it looks like he got his left rear on the apron and really loosened the car up. Let's see. Yeah, he hits the apron again. And that is not. Oh, no, the 13 is going to come up and just finish him off.
Yeah, the 13 of Nicholas Lubbe, just a little kiss to the back end of Michael Yarrow, going to take him around, and that will spell certain doom for the evening of Michael Yarrow. Man, disappointed for him with 11 to go.
Strong night, and it all falls apart at the end of the race. And we finally heard the word kiss.
Little kiss there.
Well, I definitely can tell you that the 95 didn't want to have no kiss right now.
No, but as you were talking, it's actually, you got a great point there. Now with Steven Steppen in 3rd position, Ben will start on the bottom. If we can stay green, he has a very good opportunity to not only pass Jason Anderson, but hold that 2nd position and battle Leffler for the lead. This caution actually hurts Jason Anderson,
right? Putting
him on that outside to start. And been getting caught down on the inside has been that 2nd position person.
Yes, exactly right. We'll see here what the 72 is going to do. I would imagine he's going to start on the top side. Right now, he's just rolling around down there on the bottom. But we'll see what he decides to do. If he starts on the bottom, that is going to be a shocker.
Shocker.
Rockin'. AC/DC. Okay.
I just thought about the guy in Spider-Man. I'm a shocker.
Oh, yeah.
Going to be 9 to go when we cross the line this time. Leffler, Anderson, Steppen, Gochi, or Goach, excuse me, and Josh Jones will be your top 5. No, it's Goachy. I'm right.
Just call me Gotchi.
There's no T.
Wow, it sounded good. Don't ruin my fun. I just made a word up. Well, it's actually not made up, but...
Steve on YouTube talking about the 95 having such a good car. He did. Yaro had an excellent car this evening.
Yeah.
Series of unfortunate events puts him back in 14th on this restart as we'll come across the line with 8 to go. Going to have a shootout here at the end, Robert. Will be 7 to go on the green flag. We've got a tight front of the field. We've got some strategy that's playing into this. We've got some drama. We've got some anxiety. We've got some adrenaline. We are ready for sim racing unleashed here at Bristol.
Oh boy. Like my famous words I like to say, buckle your seatbelts because this is going to get crazy as it looks like, oh no, the 81 is going to be starting on the low line. He needed to fall back to 4th place to start on the top. My bad.
Green,
Well, it doesn't matter. We're back on the green with 8 to go.
Yep, Anderson quickly on the throttle, going to be side by side with Leffler. Going into turn 1. Anderson's going to take that top position. Steppen now looking to go into 2nd. Leffler's hung on the outside, gets hit in the back end. Into Steppen, now up against the wall was Leffler. Leffler bounces off the 43 machine. It takes out the back end of the field. No caution. Then there's the caution. I thought they wasn't going to throw it for a minute, but man, that restart had a bouncing and banging. And another one of our top of the field is done for this evening.
Wow. Oh, Jesus. Oh, okay. I don't even know where to go back on the replay. There's cars just bouncing all over each other, Lee.
The 76 of Josh Jones took a helicopter spin off the retaining wall and the entrance of pit road. So, man, we're going to go back under caution with 5 to go. Anderson, Steppen, Gochi, Nice, and Leffler.
Well, actually, we're going to fall into the green-white checkered, and they got one attempt to do this here tonight. So, we are going to be going under our first GWC here tonight with Sim Racing Unleashed. So, this is it, man. This is it. Here we go. And look who's going to be able to start either on the low line or the high side. That 81 of Steven, if he has anything for Jason, it's go time. It's if you have to bump and run them, bump and run them. This is gonna get, because you're not gonna, yellow comes out, doesn't matter. We don't have another attempt at this. This is it.
Leffler starting in 4th in our first position. Now Steppen starting in 6th, now in 2nd. Benjamin Gochi up 2 positions to 3rd. David Nice up 9 positions to 4th. Leffler down 1 position, now in 5th after that disastrous incident right there brings him down. Kyler Hope now into 6th. Rodrigo Loga in 7th. Paul Regney in 8th. Lane will be in 9th, and Todd Nice in 11th. Michael Yarrow down, Nice in 10th, and Michael Yarrow falls all the way down to the 11th position.
That's right, John. John says, wow, what a restart. Yeah, that was insane. That was crazy. As we're getting ready for a green-white checkered, yep, there it is, first attempt. It reset itself back up to 3 to go, so, oh boy, here we go. Buckle down. Let's have some fun.
And as you said, 1 attempt. So this is for all the marbles. We stay green to the checker, or when the yellow drops, it is done. Jason Anderson has put himself in a prime position, as well as Steven Steppen.
I think league rules is that you have to start on the inside. You don't got lane choice here at Sim Racing Unleashed. That's
yeah,
why.
it has to be.
Yeah, that's why the 92, because I mean, you'd want to be on the high side. I mean, yeah, that's where you're going to want to be. So this is looking sweet for the 81.
The 81 is going to start on that high side of the second position. Anderson in first, Gochi in second, Gochi in third, Nice in fourth, and Kyler Hope in fifth.
Oh, his dad's out there watching. We all know that. He's rooting on his son, and he's probably got his fingers crossed league on. Just give us this one. Just give us this one.
So as we get set for our green-white checkered start, the Tasmanian Devil 81 machine of Steven Steppen on the outside in second. Leading our race, the 92 Ford of Jason Anderson.
And green flag is out. Here we go. Let's see if he can keep up. If that 92 can clear the 81, he's going to clear him on the low line, but 81's going to get a run coming off the corner.
Steppen with a run off the corner, now coming into three. And we got a caution. That's
and it doesn't matter. Race is over. Oh, man. Steven. Well, our top three is going to be Jason Anderson, Steven, and Benjamin is going to bring it home in that 43, third position.
Paul Regney in the 9 is showing as in that incident. So, yeah, that brings out the caution, and that will end our race tonight.
Oh, yeah, the 9 of Paul. He just got loose. No one even hit him. He just got loose and hit the inside retaining wall. And thank God for them safer barriers.
Safer barriers.
Safer blah, blah, blah. But, all right. Well, we have to wait for this race to actually finish here, ladies and gentlemen. As they go around here, they do get the checkered flag, but we have to wait for our data to update here. So give us 1 second here and get everything all ready for post-race interviews here with these guys.
As the pace truck pulls off and they come across the start-finish line, there he is, your winner. The number 92 machine of Jason Anderson.
And he's getting a love tap from the 5 or a kissy kiss going backwards. I'm not sure. Maybe they're teammates. I have no clue. Maybe it's retaliation or it's Chevy versus Ford. I don't know. Oh, and the 24 says I want to join the party. But all right, well, we're going to get everybody ready for a post-race interview here. So we will be right back in less than 5 minutes for our post-race interview. So hang out and let's hear how the race went for everybody. All right, we're back live here with Sim Racing Unleashed as these guys are getting ready for our post-race interview here. It looks like we're only going to be able to interview our second place finisher, Steven. So we'll bring him on up here and see how his race went.
Hey, Steven, it's Lee up in the booth. You got a copy, sir?
I got a copy.
All right, so I know there's some tempers still flaring down there, but that's what you get with short track racing in Bristol. But outstanding performance here this evening, sir. Starting in the 6th position, fell back a little bit at the beginning of the race, but we watched you slowly but surely continue to pick off individuals until you got up to that 2nd position. What was that strategy tonight?
Just try to avoid all the mayhem. You know, it's Bristol, baby. It happens. You just gotta stay clear of all the mess and stay patient. You know, we were preaching patience all night in the meeting before the race. And obviously, it's short track racing, but I'm happy for Jason there. Gets the win. I've been racing with Jason since the NR 2003 days. So.
Awesome. Now, on that final restart, you were starting on the outside, which me and Robert were thinking might be an advantage for you because that high groove was, of course, the fastest one tonight. But excellent restart by Jason Anderson, able to secure that 1st position and the win with the yellow. What was your strategy on that final restart?
I've just hit my marks. I was thinking I could have caught him, actually, if we stayed green, because he got a little loose before that caution came out, but it's all good. You know, it happens. Green and white checkered racing, but we were lucky that Michael Yarrow pitted and stayed in the back those final laps.
Yeah, Yarrow had a fast machine and then unfortunately got dropped back in one of those restarts and fell way back and then got involved in one of those incidents. But, Steven, a 2nd place finish for you, sir. Congratulations. Anybody you want to say hello to or give a shout-out?
Yeah, give a shout-out to my dad watching and, of course, my girlfriend putting up with me racing every Sunday night. And, you know, a special thanks to my Looney Tunes Taz machine. Throwback to 2002 Kevin Harvick there.
Yeah, we were talking about the Taz machine tonight. So congratulations, Steven, on that 2nd place finish, and we will see you next week, sir.
Thank you, guys. Great broadcast as always.
All right, thank you, sir. That's Steven Steppen, our 2nd place finisher here this evening for Sim Racing Unleashed on the World Series. On Freaky Fast Broadcasting here at Bristol. And Robert, it was an outstanding race. We had a lot of cautions, but it was Bristol, and it seems almost a little what's the word I'm looking for? Unsatisfying to finish the way that we did. So next week, we're going to have a lot of guys have a lot of pent-up energy, a lot of pent-up aggression ready to take on this league once again.
Oh, I agree, man. Well, this is Bristol, like you said, man. Short track racing, it's fighting, it's banging, it's beating, it's tempers, and we've seen the tempers fly here at the end. And that's what comes with short track racing. It is what it is, and they're not the only one that deals with it. It happens all the time. But I got the unofficial results up here with Sim Racing Unleashed here at Bristol Motorspeedway here. We got Jason Anderson with a big bounce back there, bringing it home in first. With we just had an interview there with Stevens. His dad's happy he finally got his son there, got an interview. Congratulations to him on bringing it home second. Benjamin is going to bring it home third with other Steven Leffler there in the 72 is going to bring it home fourth. With David Neese is going to have a good run, actually, bringing it home fifth, with Lane finishing sixth, and his son Todd Neese is going to bring it home seventh, with Nicholas in eighth. Michael, man, he's going to bring it home ninth, 4 seconds behind. He had the dominant car like we were talking about all night in that 95. Very strong car, and unfortunately circumstances put him there back in the back, but at least he gets a top 10 out of it. I still wouldn't be happy with that. But and then we got 10th place is going to go to Jason Anderson, and that 24 is going to round out your top 10. And then you can look down the rest of the field here, Lee, and see where your favorite driver finished the race here. So, but go ahead, you got something to say?
Well, you said see where your favorite driver finished. I said mine finished 12th.
12. Oh, yeah. Oh, your favorite driver's a 22 and on the lead lap.
Rodrigo Loga. We're gonna call his name in victory lane before this season is done. I feel it.
You feel it? Well, if he's listening or goes back and watches this, then there you go. Lee says you're his favorite driver, and he thinks you're going to be in victory lane, and that would be awesome to be able to talk to him. Actually, it would be really cool. But that's your unofficial results here tonight with Sim Racing Unleashed. And we will be live again, Lee, tomorrow night with TI Racing League as they get ready to take on Donington, sponsored by I forget who's sponsoring that race. I do apologize to them. Barber Racing, I think it is, or something like that. Ford Barber or something. Barber Ford Company or something like that's sponsoring them tomorrow night. But we'll be live at 7:50 with some IndyCar road racing with them guys. And man, coming down to 2 more races with them guys, Lee. Getting ready to crown a champion, and things are heating up over there too. So if you're interested in joining us and chatting with us on Facebook or YouTube, make sure you tune in at 7:50. But like me and Lee like to say, thank everybody for tuning in here tonight at Freaky Fast. Don't forget to hit that follow and share button, and also on the YouTube side, hit that subscribe and bell button so every time we go live, you don't miss any of the Freaky Fast action here at Freaky Fast Broadcasting. But until then, Lee, like we like to say, God bless everybody. We love you all. Peace out.